Good evening, good evening, good evening, my dear JEE warriors. This is your Capto Shreyas, and we are on to the 2nd January shift number 2, JEE Mains 2025 paper discussion. And this paper is completely based out of memory. Thanks to all our amazing students who come out of the examination hall, even after all the setbacks or all the, probably exam pressure that they would have faced. They come to us and give us whatever questions that they remember, whatever options that they can recollect, and we, make up that questions and based out of memory and also give you the solutions. Although the questions might not be 100% accurate, with that at least that 99%, questions that you're getting, you get to know what is the model of the question, which topics they are asking from, every chapter, which chapters are important, what type of questions, the level of difficulty, the pattern, everything you get to know from this particular paper discussion. So let's get going. Hi Bhargavan, Vishal Raman, thank you so much, all my fans. Tomorrow exam, hello Obito, welcome Harborine. Hi Pradeep Vlog, welcome Saitya, Nishi, welcome everyone. Good evening Magnus, hello Nishant, hello Harsha. Second shift, how was it? Well, we'll get to know, but it doesn't seem like it was very difficult, especially the physics and the chemistry part. All right, so hold on just 1 second, guys. 1 second. Okay, so let's begin with the paper discussion. All right, so here comes the first question on your screen. A ball is thrown. Okay, we are starting with physics and then maybe chemistry and maths, and then we'll go in some order. A ball is thrown at 20 meters per second at 60 degrees with the horizontal. The difference in the kinetic energy at the highest point of the trajectory and at the point of the release. So 20 meters per second, 60 degrees. So we all know that the speed will continuously keep on changing and kinetic energy is asked. So you need to calculate the speed. Okay, so imagine this. Okay, so this is your in the top. It will be half m into 100 square. Is that right? Sorry, not 100 square, 10 square, which is basically 100. 10 square, which is basically 100. So this will be just nothing but 50 m. Similarly, if you try to calculate the kinetic energy at the point where you are releasing that particular ball, it is half mass into speed, which is basically 20 square. 20 square is 400. 400 by 2 is 200. So it will be 200 m. Now the question is find the difference, not the ratio. So basically it will be 200 m minus 50 m, which is 150 m. Is that right, my dear warriors? Yep. Did any question repeat? As of now, we just got like 5-6 questions from every subject. Those 5-6 questions not repeated as of now, but there were some questions which have directly come from the mock test and the most expected papers and the predictor papers and the viral papers, whatever we have been sharing. We can see a lot of similarities in some or the other paper, some or the other concept has been asked. All right, so that is the particular answer for this question. As you can see, yep, the answer is then going to be 150, which is C for Capto Shreyas. Yes, Vijay, very good. Awesome, Cloudy. Nishant, very good. Yes, Obito. Latika, the paper seems to be pretty normal. Yes, there were many questions from many of our mock tests and whatever things we have been doing. Yep, voice is breaking. Voice is breaking. Is it? Is it fine now? Is it fine now? Yes. All right. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah. You can contact me on Telegram or Instagram. It is Captain_Shreyas. Yeah. Captain_Shreyas. Yes. On Telegram or Instagram. Okay. Now this question, this has been done 100 times on so many different sessions. Well, you know this already. What happens is, see, if you take a lens like this, and you break it into two halves, one like this and one like this. If this was having a power P, each of them will have half the power because the powers will always add to give you the net power. This is the effective lens. These are the individual lenses, which means if the focal length was F, this will have a focal length of 2f and this will also have a focal length of 2f, each one of them. But if you take the upper half of this, or sorry, if you take the upper half of this or the lower half of this, each of them will have the same focal length, because only the intensity of the light will change when you cut it horizontally this way, because whatever rays will go on the top or through the combined lens, they will eventually be meeting at the same point. So it doesn't really matter whether you take upper half or lower half or even the middle part or some small part of the lens, still it will have the same focal length. So this 2f will remain the same for every part, hence it is 2f. Is that clear, everyone? Huh? Okay. Okay. Shall we go ahead to the next question coming up on your screen? Okay. Let's go. All right. Perfect. Let's go. Next question coming up on your screen. The radius of the tube decreases from 2r to r for an ideal fluid, same level. The speed is this. What is the speed on the other side? The diagram is also given, or you can make the diagram even if it is not given. So let's have a look at what kind of answer will this have. Well, first of all, this is a question based on completely equation of continuity. So equation of continuity equation, which is nothing but area 1 V1 is area 2 V2. Area is not given, radius is given, and area of cross section is pi r square. So pi r1 square V1 will be pi r2 square V2. Now pi goes, r1 is basically 2r, so 2r whole square. Velocity at the first level, first end is 2, pi has gone, r2 is basically r, okay, and speed number 2 is what we have to find out. R square goes, this will become 4 into 2 is nothing but V2, so V2 is nothing but 8. So 8 means D for IIT Delhi. That is the correct answer. So Sai, if your exam is on 29th, I feel that you should definitely attend all the paper discussions. That is the best thing, but that will not be sufficient because there will be many gaps in the examination, plus you have enough number of time. Just doing paper discussion will be just consuming a small part of your total day's worth of self-study. Apart from that, please give mock test, especially in that gap which you have from 25th, 26th onwards. Okay, cool. All right, so right now attend all the paper discussions, all the models you should be able to solve, and also the PDF will be sharing. Now some people are asking, sir, the session 1, sir, where is that PDF, and where do we get all of this, and where is the discussion happening? So let me tell you, my dear students, as the discussion ends, okay, as soon as that particular discussion will end, just go to the description box or even the comment section of that video. So let's say, for example, this was the morning shift number 1 of 22nd January. Okay, so you will see that in the comment section or even in the description box. The PDF has already been attached. Okay, so you'll be getting that PDF with the solution, answer key, memory based questions. Okay, keep this in mind. All right, so let's go back to our paper discussion now. Yes, so we are on the third question. The answer was D. Everybody keep spamming the answer, and if you have not yet smashed the like button, please do that, because this is a channel just meant for all the JEE aspirants, and this was a channel created for all of you, especially in English medium. If you do not support this channel, then who else will? Because we are making sure that the discussion happens fast, accurate as much as possible, and giving you all the strategies and important guidelines before and even after the exam, what to do, counseling process, everything. So make sure you're not just liking but also subscribing to this particular #1 JEE English channel in the country. Okay, this is your captain Shreyas sir. Yep. All right, moving on to the next question. Statement base. Smash the like button already. Yes, very good. Yes, let's cook. And all the support from our side. Thank you so much, Hari Narayan. 29 January paper, I don't think it will be tough. Somebody is spreading rumors 29 January will be chumma, it will be tough, or node it will be so much difficult. I have seen the analysis. Nothing like that. They are all spreading rumors, waste fellows they are. Don't listen to such people. Statement 1. Time period of a pendulum changes on a planet whose mass is 4 times and radius is 2 times that of Earth. Statement 2 says mass of pendulum is same on both the planets. So let's see what to do for this particular question. Mass of the pendulum is same on both the planets. Time period of a pendulum changes whose mass is 4 times and radius is 2 times of the Earth. Well, let me tell you, first of all, I mean, if you take a pendulum from one planet to the other planet, the weight will change, mass will never change. Yes, mass will always remain constant, but weight will change. Understand that, because G will change. So statement number 2, mass of the pendulum will be same on any planet. That is obvious. So statement 2 is correct. Time period will change because the radius of the planet has changed. I mean, this doesn't even seem right. I mean, statement 1. So something is wrong over here. So I think it should be assertion is false. Statement 1 is false. Statement number 2 is the correct answer. Yeah, so D answer. All right. Okay. How I got today's paper? NTA was very impressed with our channel, with me and everyone. So NTA told, here Shreyas sir, please take this paper. So that's how we got the paper. Ayo, memory based, man. First slide was only that, memory based. Okay, what? We are not paper leakers. Amu, Tamil students are here, Telugu students are here, Kannada students are here, Marathi students are here, UAE students are here. Yes, students from Kashmir are here. Students from Sikkim are also going to be here. Students from Delhi are going to be here. Yep, that's how it is. Yep. All right. Fluids is not a very vital chapter, Shreyas Oja. Okay. 28th paper will be tough. No. It will not be tough. It will be just like this. Oh, somebody from Pakistan also is there. Oh, interesting. Great. Moving on. Next question. The dimensional formula of capacitance. Guys, do you remember in my paper discussions I was telling you, not today's, but even before this, they can ask you units and dimensions with my physics marathon. I told you how to find the dimensions of inductance, this, that. Just remember a formula, you can do it. We have done this in the physics marathon, which I did for almost 7 hours. And many of you have, very, I would say attended it with a lot of passion. That is really, really good. So let's see how to find the units, dimensions of capacitance. Now see, Q is equal to CV is one formula which you can use, or another option that you have is the energy formula. So the energy formula will be much better. Energy is half charge square by C. So capacitance will be Q square by 2 times of U. Now, if you want the dimensions of capacitance, the dimension of charge upon the dimension of, sorry, this was energy, my bad, U. This is the dimension of energy over here. So we know the dimension of charge is nothing but ampere raised to 1 into time raised to 1, because charge is current multiplied by time, and energy is nothing but m raised to 1, L raised to 2, T raised to minus 2. Solving this, you shall get the answer. Yes. What is the correct answer, my dear warriors? M is raised to minus 1, L is raised to minus 2. Yes, T is going on the top, as you can see over here. Yep. And this is square. So this is one important thing. This is Q square. Yep. So this will be also going to be squared. So this will be T raised to 2, A raised to 2. Yes. So which is the answer? As you can see, it should be option number C, I believe. Yes, it should be option number C. Where is the... Okay. Yes, it should be option number C. Yeah. C for Captain Shreyas. 28th, 29th admit card will come. Don't worry. Before your Republic Day, it will come definitely. Guys, one thing I'll tell you common. See, whether it is today's shift. See, I will tell you how was the paper level. Physics was from easy to moderate. Okay. Chemistry was again very easy to moderate, and NCERT was very, very vital over here. Here in physics, the formulas and the applications were very, very important. Nothing of deep concepts. Mathematics was lengthy for sure, and it had average and plus questions only, which means you have to be very selective in mathematics. And chemistry, you have to be very thorough with NCERT and solve previous year papers. okay, and more of organic and more of physical was asked. In physics, it was easy to moderate, so formula application should be very thorough, and if you have solved many question papers, it will be very easy. And we have seen over the past couple of years, this trend always continues, whether it is day 1, shift 1, shift 2, it's a very similar trend all across. Okay, the level of the paper is very similar, and it continues till the last day. It continues till the last day. But then you will be wondering, sir, why is it that some places for the same marks, more percentile, less percentile? Remember that the percentile also depends on the type of students in your shift, the type of students in your shift. It also depends on the number of students in your shift. It also depends on how they performed in that shift. So it's a relative performance in that shift, and then they basically normalize it. Remember that. So all these things happen, and that is the reason why sometimes some shift feels difficult or easy, but otherwise, you know, they have to maintain similar levels, similar patterns, similar concepts in most of the papers. Remember that. Okay, so that is how it is, my dear warriors. And now, very important thing that I wanted to tell all of you. Now see, at this point of time, when your JEE mains is going on, right, you might be wondering, what should I do next? Should I be preparing for JEE mains second attempt? Should I be preparing for JEE advanced? Should I, focus on boards? One thing is very clear. Let me tell you, if you came with a dream after 10th standard, I want to get into IIT, and if your dream has been changing, rather it has been degrading over the past couple of months just because you did not score in the mock test, then let me tell you that you should remind yourself of your dream to enter IIT. What is the reason why you started coaching? What is the reason why you joined YouTube? What is the reason why you bought all these books? And what is the reason why you chose this particular PCM branch? So that you wanted to get a seat into IIT. And when you start preparing for JEE Advanced, and when your target, when your ambition is IIT, your entire body, your entire mind, your entire soul is aligned to get into IIT. Now, whether it is 75% marks minimum criteria in your boards, or whether it is securing the cutoff marks in your JEE main second attempt or first attempt, all these things will fall into place. So you have to focus on JEE Advanced. Automatically, this particular program of Ekalavya will take care of all the side business, be it for your board exams, be it for your JEE mains. And this is an intensive program which has churned out so many IITians in the past couple of years that in fact 6% of the total IITians who have been passing out are right now from Vedantu. And this has a success rate where almost like 1 in 2 students or 1 in 3 students are entering into IITs, are eligible for the counseling process for the IITs. So that is what you should be noting down. So JEE Advanced Ekalavya program is the program which everybody should be, searching for, should be checking out. Just search on Quora how beautiful this program is. Just check out what students are saying, and all the toppers, all the, different institute students have been enrolling in this program. So this is something which you should look for, because you are the best teachers, best content, exclusive designed, which you will not find it anywhere on the internet. All right, so do not forget to check out the link which is there in the description box with special modules and rigorous training for JEE Advanced in the upcoming days. All right, and yes, the entire course is right now off at just 14,000 rupees instead of 20,000 for all the students who are going to enroll now. The batch starts in the first week of February. All right, so with this, let's begin our chemistry discussion. All right.
Okay, so guys, as you expect from chemistry, right, chemistry is never going to ditch you, right? It is always going to take care of your marks. And here also, chemistry section is, just give me a second. Where it is in the mail, it should be in the mail. Just give me a second. Wait a minute. Guys, just give me a second because I have no idea how it will be, right? So just give me a second. I'll just call Shreyas sir on this because I'm very new to this particular board, this particular setup. Just give me a second, okay?
ये पीपीटी चाहिए?
PPT, yeah. Okay. Chemistry paper.
This one.
Shift 1.
What is the name of the file?
Shift 2. Guys, just give us 2 minutes.
Just 1 second, guys. Just 1 second, 1 second.
Shift 2, PPT.
Shift to got it.
Okay. Okay, just give us a minute. Okay, so let us see. Okay, perfect. So bad at it. So can you please give me the pen? Yes. Thank you. Okay, so guys, chemistry, let's start it, right? Okay, everybody, green hearts for chemistry, everybody in the comment section, everybody in the chat box. Yes. Okay, so the first question, as you can see on your screen, is density of 3 molar. That means, which is what is given to you guys here? What is given to you here? They have given us the molarity. Okay, molarity is given to you. Now molarity is given to you. They are asking you molarity. This is molarity is given to you. They are asking you molality, and they have given you density here. So directly this formula will be applied, that molality is equals to molarity into 1000 divided by this should be 1000. Okay, this should not be 100, this should be 1000. Okay, 1000 into density minus this is molarity multiplied by molar mass of the solute that is given to you. So the solute is given to us is NaOH. So the molar mass of solute is going to be what? Everybody in the comment section. Molar mass of solute. What is the molar mass of NaOH? Everybody, that's what I expect from you. What is the molar mass of solute? Just put it there, right? So M is molarity is given to be 3 into 1000 divided by 1000 into density. Density is given to be 1.25 minus, yes, that is 40. Very good. So it is 40. So it will be 3 multiplied by 40. So it is going to be 3000. This is 1250 minus 120, right? Okay, that is going to be 3000. Yes, everybody, divided by 120. 10523. 120 na 1130, right? Okay, so 300 divided by 113, answer is going to be something 2.65, right? So A is the correct answer. So very simple, direct question it is, right? This I told you in the concentration terms that okay, this formula is very important. Directly they can ask you molality or molarity, right? Here so they have not even it's like they have given you density directly. It's not like they have given you volume, number of moles, then calculate the density. So directly everything is given to you, right? Okay, Yes. Next question, guys, arrange according to the CFSE. So you have to arrange it according to the CFSE, crystal field splitting energy. So one question was also asked in CFSE in the shift 1, right? So here also one question is asked. Here you need to do two concepts that are important to know. First is CFSE is dependent on the charge on the central metal atom, right? Second factor is it is dependent on the strength of the ligand. More is the strength of ligand, more it will be. Third factor is tetrahedral will have more splitting or octahedral. So these three factors it is based on. Okay, which one of the following all are neutral only? So this has cobalt 2 positive, this is cobalt 3 positive, this is cobalt 2 positive, this is cobalt 3 positive. So more is the charge, more is the CFSE. That means +3 charge is going to have more CFSE, either this one or this one. Now here you can differentiate because the ligands are also, the donating sites are also same. It has 6 donating sites, it also has 6 donating sites. So now you have to consider one thing, that is which is stronger ligand. So En is stronger ligand. Yes students, En is stronger ligand. So here what we will do, this is the stronger ligand. So maximum is for fourth, then you have second. Fourth, then you have second. Fourth and second, that is only visible to this side. So answer is A is the correct answer. But still, we will solve for other two also. That is between third and first, which has stronger. Now, everything is same. The coordination, the oxidation number on cobalt is +2 in both the cases. The ligand is also same. Here we can see the difference in the, whether it's tetrahedral or it's octahedral. So definitely, octahedral always has more splitting, so answer is going to be octahedral will win here. So it will be 3, then you will have 1, right? So simple, right? Easy question, right? So answer is going to be A is the correct answer. Yes everybody, A is the correct answer, right? Okay, perfect, thank you beta, thank you. Now next is this question, right? Can you tell me what is the name reaction that they have asked you here, right? Okay, what is a name reaction? I want to see that in the comment section, in the chat box. What is that name reaction that you can see here? What is that name reaction, right? Okay, yes, very good everybody. You can answer that, but that would be a long thing, right? So we want to minimize our time, so that is the best way to answer, right? Okay, yes. Now, yes, very good. That is Itard's reaction. The name is Itard's reaction. So now here, chromyl chloride, you have CH2Cl2 hydrolysis you're doing. So directly you can say after this reagent, you can directly have the formation of, just give me a second. You can directly have the formation of benzaldehyde, that is this thing, okay? Benzaldehyde you can have, right? Okay, now next step is very, very important, because even after knowing that this is a benzaldehyde, even after that students might get confused between A and B, okay? Rest of the things are definitely not the answer. So basically what will happen, NaHSO3, what will happen here, usually students what they do, they're like, this is Na positive, this is HSO3, right? And they will answer A is the correct answer. No, right? H positive it will give, right? Then what will happen, H positive it will give, right? You can say, I'll just draw it here, right? Okay, so this is C, this is O, electrons will jump here, and to this O negative, when electron is jumping here, because here Na, you can say ONA, OSO3 Na, I would say, OSO2 Na. This thing will attack here. That's why electrons are jumping here. So this is OH, this is H, and then you have OSO3 Na. So answer is going to be B is the correct answer. Okay, answer is going to be B is the correct answer. Voice is clear, right? Okay, voice is clear, is it? Everybody? Is voice clear to everybody or not? Okay. This question is based on the stability, right? So, guys, I told you one thing, that is whenever they ask you the stability, just remember one rule, that is Barhi. That is It's like barfi, na? Barfi, barfi. Do you like barfi? Do you like sweets? So barfi. So same way we have barhi. Just replace F with H, right? Okay, barhi. Barhi means back bonding, aromaticity, resonance, hyperconjugation, inductive effect. Back bonding is definitely not there. Aromaticity is not there because all are benzene. Benzene, we can't differentiate it on the basis of aromaticity, right? Okay, so these two factors, so we will not apply. Let's talk about this factor, resonance, right? Okay. Here you will also not apply hyperconjugation effect. Reason being, the alpha carbon is not sp3 hybridized. When the alpha carbon, guys, I am telling you the full concept here. Okay, I don't want, if you're watching this, definitely you are from some other shift and you want to, what if the same kind of question is repeated, that are like high probability. So I don't want you guys to like, I was there in the class, I to just crammed the answer, I don't know the concept behind that. That's why I'm teaching you also that why we have not done this. So there is the alpha carbon is sp, it's not sp3 hybridized, that is why hyperconjugation will not be applied. So we are left with only resonance and inductive effect. Now we will see all these effects in all the cases. So first is here you have OCH3, right? This is CH2 positive, right? Okay, now what we will do, firstly, now this is OMe, this is the same thing, this is OCH3 only, right? Okay, now guys, this is para position. Firstly, I will pick the same kind of things. I know that in CH3 there is no resonance, so always resonance is preferred, so I have to see the resonance wala firstly, right? So this is having resonance, this is having resonance. Now if you can see here resonance is present, here you can say plus M effect is present, right? Okay, or you can say mesomeric effect is present, plus R plus M are the same thing only, right? Okay, so here plus M is present, definitely plus M is present, right? Here you have minus I because oxygen is also taking out the electron, it is electronegative. This is also having minus I. See, if they have given you the same OMe on the meta position, at meta position resonance is not applied. Okay, so take care of that thing as well. Now here, ma'am, how can we differentiate? Everything is same because inductive effect is distance oriented effect, right? So I know that at the para position the distance is more, so inductive effect will be less. And in carbocation is like a poor person who does not have money. If you donate money, they will become very happy. So you need to donate. More is the donation, more will be the happiness, right? So here someone who is taking out money is very far away. Here someone who is taking out from the minus I is very near. Now they are like, okay, that means the inductive effect is less here, it is inductive effect is more here and it is less here. So the effect of taking out the electron is less here. Resonance is same, but the taking out of the electron by minus I is more in this case. So electron density, that means someone is already poor, you're taking out money, making them unstable. So out of A and C, which is more stable, definitely A is more stable than C. So you can say A and C is only in this case, so answer is C is the correct answer. But still we will also see why D is more stable than B, right? You don't have to do that in the example, easily you can answer, but here we will do that, right? Okay, you never know if they ask you this question, right? Now here what you have CH3, here also you have CH3. It is distance oriented, right? It will show plus I effect, it will also show plus I effect, right? Someone is donating the money to you, take 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 rupees. They are happy. More near they are, more happy you will be. Hence D is more stable as compared to B. So simple question based on GOC, that is Barhi stability of the intermediates, right? Okay, Laddu. Yes, Laddu question. Okay, compare dipole moment of NF3 CHCl3 H2S HBr. Again, a very simple question, like Chintu Mintu question. This is NF3 CHCl3 H2S HBr, guys. So I'll just draw the structure. You don't even need to draw the structures. Simply you can say that maximum is for CHCl3, right? Second is in the case of B or C, right? Okay, then after CHCl3 you have H2S. Yes, that is correct, right? That is correct. Now tell me, you tell me that from 1 and 4 which has more? From 1 and 4, NF3 and HBr. NF3 and HBr, which has more? NF3 and HBr. Yes, NF3, definitely NF3 has less because it will cancel out each other, right? Okay, so it will cancel out, right? So here answer is going to be yes. Answer is going to be fourth has more, HBr has more as compared to NF3. So answer is C is the correct answer. Got it? Yes, everybody. C is the correct answer. Okay, next question is calculate the radius of first excited state. The same question was there, not the same, but yes, same kind of question, almost same, was there in first shift as well. Calculate the radius. I think the same question was there only, right? So R is equals to, in Armstrong, it is 0.53 multiplied by n square by z. Okay, radius of first excited state. Now they are saying helium. Helium means Z is equals to 2. I think this is the same question only. And N is first excited state, means it is N is equals to 2 here, right? So you will put 2 here. 0.53 multiplied by 2 square divided by, such a simple question. Yeah, such a simple question. Okay, yes, everybody got it. Very good, very good, very good, very good. 1.06 Armstrong is the correct answer. Simple, very good. So chemistry is like, I would suggest you, if you have upcoming shift tomorrow, day after tomorrow, I would really advise you guys, please go through the chemistry question. You can apply this strategy that firstly I'll do let's say 7-8 question of chemistry. It will boost your confidence. After that you can have 3-4 question of physics, 3-4 question of mathematics. In that way your mind will be like, it will have a proper like easy, difficult. It's not like when you start physics or mathematics directly, maybe especially mathematics, chances are that you will lose your confidence. Okay, so it is a confidence booster subject only. So next is the Lissagana's test, right? Okay, Lissagana's test, haven't I taught you that, right, in practical chemistry? Who have watched my lecture in practical chemistry? Just 2 days back I have taught you this. Lissagana's test is used for detection of nitrogen, phosphorus, sulfur, halogens. That is such a simple question. Yeah. Not even any reaction they are asking you, right? Not even any reaction they are asking you. Lissagana's extract is made with magnesium metal. Is it made with magnesium? No, it is made with which metal? Everybody in the comment section, let me know which metal. It is made with which metal? Everybody, simple. Which metal? I want to see that in the comment section. Yes. Very good. Sodium, very good. Sodium is used. So that means this is the false statement. So statement 1 is true. Statement 2 is incorrect. So answer is C is the correct answer. C is the correct answer. Right? Very simple, right? Okay. Next is, okay, which one has 2 secondary atoms, right? This is also a simple question, right? Nothing big in this, right? It's just that you have to draw the structure firstly. So let's draw the structure. It's heptane. Heptane means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 2, 2, 4, 4. Okay. So you have on the second position, you have 2 methyls. On the fourth position, 1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth position, you have 2 methyls. Right? Let's check the secondary hydrogens here. So secondary means which is connected to 2 more secondary hydrogens, or what? Which one has 2 secondary hydrogen atoms? That means which is connected to 2 carbons, only that will have the 2 secondary hydrogens, right? Okay, wait a minute, my mic is getting stuck in between, right? Okay, so if you see this here, it will have, this CH3 is going to be primary, right? 1 degree, this is also 1 degree, this is also 1 degree, 1 degree, right? Okay, this is also 1 degree. This carbon here will have 2 hydrogens, right? Okay, so that will be 2 degree. This carbon here also will have 2 hydrogens, that will be 2 degree. This carbon here also will have 2 hydrogens, that is 2 degree, right? So 2 only 2 secondary hydrogens we need. Here you have 3 secondary hydrogens, so that is definitely not the answer, right? Okay, that is definitely not the answer. Let us do the second part here. That is again it is heptane only. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Wait a minute. Oi hoy. Oof. 1 2 1 2. I think the pen is like, oh my god, such a simple question. 1 2 3 4 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Huh. 2 2 3 4. Okay. 2 2 3, this one, and 4. Okay. Now you have to see which is how many if it has 2 degree. So this is definitely 1 degree. This will be, wait a minute, that will be 2 degree because this carbon will have 2 hydrogens, right? So that will be 2 degree. This carbon also will have 2 hydrogens. That will be also 2 degree. This will have 3, so it will not be 2 degree. 3, it will not be 2 degree. It is definitely not, this is in fact 4 degree. This is 1 degree, 1 degree, 1 degree. So answer is going to be, this has two hydrogens which are 2 degree. It's 2 secondary hydrogen atoms. So answer is B is the correct answer because 2 degree you have 2 hydrogen atoms. So B is the correct answer, right? Okay, everybody. Yes, everybody in the comment section, are you liking the session? Have you liked the session, right? What are your comments on the exam? Are you having that confidence? Now we will have Namrata ma'am, right? Okay, I'll be just calling her. By that time, I want to see that how many of you are excited, are nervous, what are the feelings that you're having right now after seeing the exam of shift number 1 and shift number 2. Okay, by the time, I'm just calling Namrata ma'am here.
All right, so we are having mathematics now. Oh, and mathematics questions, I have got like 5, 6 questions with me. And I don't know, shift 2 seems a little bit easier side. Okay, but then still, again, I have only 8 questions right now. So 8 questions seem to be not very difficult, but yeah, moderate questions. Let's see that what more questions we have to have. Okay. And okay, is it not downloading? PPT downloading happening. Okay, yes. Oops, not this one. This is the shift 1. Okay. Teacher Studio पे नहीं भेजा क्या? Oops, I need to check. Wait a second. Avail. Okay. All right. So we are here. Okay, so we have 5 to 6 questions from mathematics. Okay. So yes, shift 2 overall. Let's see. Okay. So first question you can clearly see over here. Which is from permutation and combination, and trust me, this is the very easy question that we have done in our classes also, okay, in our session also. Similar type of question I have taken in my road series as well. A group contains 3 girls and 4 boys. How can they be selected if 3 girls have to be seated together and boys B1 and B2 should not sit together? Now understand, whenever they say that B1, B2 should not sit together, what do we want to do is total ways will be or required ways will be, you can say required ways equals to total ways when G1, G2, G3, that is girls are together, minus those ways where G1, G2, G3 are together and at the same time B1 and B2 are together. Understand, we don't want boy 1 and boy 2 should sit together. So what we are going to do is we are going to calculate the total ways. We are going to subtract those ways when boy 1 and boy 2 are together. But the condition is both the cases should have girls should be together. So this is G1, G2, G3 should be together. So total ways where G1, G2, G3, I'll just mark it as that this is a one element. Then we are having how many? 4 boys. So B1, B2, B3, B4, no condition on boys because we are here to calculate total ways. Tell me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 factorial into, now girls can shuffle among themselves. So 3 factorial, very easy question. Everybody will be able to do this question now. We have to subtract those cases where G1, G2, G3 is together and B1 and B2 is also together, although B3 and B4 are independent. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this is 4 factorial. Now girls can shuffle among themselves and boys also can shuffle among themselves. So this, if you calculate, you are going to get what? Tell me 3 factorial you take common. So this is 5 factorial, 120 minus 48. So this is 6 into 120 minus 48 will be your correct answer. And the final answer will be 432. Right? So 432 will be the final calculation. Okay? So this is, what do I call it as? Either you call box method or string method or Fevicol method as well. Okay? Fevicol method as well. What do you think? Yes, 432. I can see so many of you are able to calculate the answer as well, right? What do you think? Easy question, alpha category question. Now let us move on to this question, which is from the statistics. Now understand, one question will be there from statistics because it was there in like morning shift. Now we can see one question from statistics in afternoon shift as well. So consistently one question from statistics is coming, and this is talking about mean deviation about median. Okay, mean deviation about median. Now understand, mean deviation about median for the number 3, 5, 7, 2k, 12, 16, 24 arranged already in increasing order is 6. Okay, so mean deviation MD about median, let us mark median as M, is given as 6. They are talking about median. We need to calculate the value of capital M, which is median. Okay, now understand. How many numbers are there? How many observations? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 observations are there, right? Now, if you want to calculate median, understand that average between, see, median number of terms are even. So, if you just go and check, try to get the middle value, you won't get single middle value. There will be 2 middle values. Now median will be nothing but average between these two values. So median will be 2k plus 12 by 2. So this is k plus 6 is your median. If you know the value of k, then you'll be able to know the value of median as well. Right now, mean deviation about median, understand? Mean deviation about median. So how to calculate mean deviation about median? So what we are going to do is k plus 6 and 3 deviation we are going to understand. But over here, understand what is the range of k? See, obviously this 2k, because this is an increasing order. So 2k is lying between 12 and 7. So k will lie between 6 and 3.5. K will lie between 6 and 3.5. So now it will be much easier for you to calculate mean deviation about median. So k is 3.5 to 6. So k plus 6. Your median will be what? Tell me. Median k plus 6. So k plus 6. If you add 6, it is going to be 6.5 to 9. Your median will lie between 6.5 to 9. Now 6.5 to 9 minus 1. So k plus 6 minus 3 will be k plus 3. This is mean deviation plus k plus 6 minus 5. So obviously k plus 6 minus 5, k plus 6 minus 5 will be k plus 1 plus k plus 6 minus 2k. K plus 6 minus 2k, again k plus 6 minus 2k will be 6 minus k. And now understand, see, understand your median will be over here. So now k plus 6 minus 12, you have to write the positive value. So 12 minus k minus 6, so this is plus 6 plus k, okay, 12 minus k minus 6, so sorry, 12 minus, so 6 minus k, 6 minus k, then 16 minus this, so 10 minus k, then 21 minus this, 21, so 15 minus k, and 24 minus this, so 18 minus k. Okay, now cancel out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, correct. So this is 1, 2, 3. So minus 3k. And what about this? 3 plus 4, 3 plus 1, 4. Then 10, 16, 16, 26. 26 plus 15 is going to give you 26 plus 15. Okay, so 26 plus 5 is 31, 41, and 41 plus 18. So 41 plus 18 upon, now understand, this is the summation. How many observations? 8 observations. Upon 8 is going to give you what? 6. So upon 8 is equals to 6. So from here, you can get the value of k. Once you can get the value of a, k plus 6 will be your answer. I'll show you the solution. See, so this is what you're going to get if you do this. 48 is equals to minus 2k plus 58. So 2k is equals to 10, k is equals to 5. The moment you say k is equals to 5, k plus 6, 5 plus 6, median is nothing but 11. This is right here, the solution. Okay, all right, clear? Perfect. Okay, so now k plus 6 will lie between, approximately between, you check. So now if you open the modulus accordingly, you will get this, and if you solve it, you will get the value of k. This is from the statistics. Okay, I left 7 kya? I left 7. Some of you are saying, ma'am, you left 7. 7 kahan se batao? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, one observation I guess I have left. So that is going to give you k plus 6 minus 3, k plus 6 minus 5, k plus 6. Yes, so k plus 6 minus 7 is k minus 1. So plus k minus 1 will already be there, so that k and k are gone. Okay, so now I think you will get, you will understand this is equals to 6. Now 48. 48 is equals to 3 plus, so this is 10 plus 6 plus 10 plus 15 plus 18, and you are going to get minus 2k. This is it. So 2k is equals to 10, k is equals to 5. Now it's correct. 5 plus 6 is equals to 11. Second question done, 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 done. Now we are having another question, which is again easy question. Can you see? Again, easiest of all. Understand. 2x square plus cos theta x minus 1. I have told you yesterday. I have taken yesterday session. Within 10 minutes, I told you from quadratic equation, one question will come from some sum of relation between sum of roots and coefficients. Alpha plus beta is equals to minus a. I told you that one question is going to come from here. Okay, so has roots alpha and beta, then the sum of maximum and minimum value of this is. Okay, so alpha power 4 plus beta power 4. First of all, alpha square plus beta square. Can anybody tell me? Ma'am, alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta. Alpha plus beta whole square. So that is going to give you cos square theta by 4. Because alpha plus beta is, tell me, what is the value of alpha plus beta? Minus cos theta by 2. And alpha beta is what? Minus 1 by 2. Put the values. Plus 1. This is alpha square plus beta square, correct? Okay. Now alpha power 4 plus beta power 4. Can anybody help me out? Alpha square plus beta square whole square minus 2 alpha beta whole square. So this is 1 plus cos square theta by 4 whole square minus 2 alpha beta whole square is going to give you 1 by 4. Okay, so 2 by 4. Understand, you're looking for minimum and maximum value. So just understand, minimum value of this expression you will get when you put cos square theta equals to 0. So 1 minus 1 by 2. So 1 by 2. When cos square theta becomes 0, very easy. Maximum value you will get when cos square theta will become 1. So capital M will become 1 plus 1 by 4 whole square minus 1 by 2. So this is going to give you what? 5 by 4 whole square, 25 by 16 minus half. This is capital M and this is small m. Now they are looking for m plus m. Capital M plus small m. Capital M is 25 by 16 minus half. Small m is plus half. So obviously the correct answer is option A. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Alpha question. Alpha question. How many? See, so many of you are answering before me. Yes or no? I told you in yesterday's session that this is going to be net is breaking, voice not clear. Is it happening kya? Huh? Okay, next question. Okay, again from trigonometry, surprisingly we have got one question pure from trigonometry, but again it's a very good surprise because very easy question. Okay, if you know the basic formulas, easy question. Okay, so satisfying the system of equations. This is one equation, this is another equation. Sum of all values, real values of theta is what they are asking. Let's solve it out now. 2 sine square theta is equals to cos 2 theta. Now cos 2 theta, so I can write like this. Yes or no? 1 minus 2 sine square theta. So 4 sine square theta will be what? 1 sine theta is equals to plus minus half. But understand, this is by first equation. We have an and over here. We want that value of theta which is going to satisfy equation number 1 and 2. So now 2 cos square theta is equals to 3 sine theta. So now cos square theta I can modify. 1 minus sine square theta and this is minus 3 sine theta. So this is 2 sine square theta and minus 3 sine theta, sorry, plus 3 sine theta minus 2 equals to 0. So from here sine theta is going to be half and sine theta is going to be minus 2. Obviously minus 2 is rejected, na? So sine theta is half. So now if you take intersection of first and second, first intersection second, you are going to get sine theta equals to half. Now sine theta being half in this particular interval 0 to 2 pi in like for all 4 quadrants, sine theta half, tell me, in first quadrant and in second quadrant, pi by 6 and 5 pi by 6 will be your answer. So theta will be what? Pi by 6 comma 5 pi by 6. Now if they are asking about sum, so pi will be the sum, correct? Option B, pi will be the sum. Yes, Soham, absolutely right, absolutely right. Okay, okay, understand that, let me tell you very clearly, the question paper is coming as expected. You have to calm your brain down, okay, and do this question. So many of you will be able to do this question, but in exam you'll be like, ma'am, I didn't do this question because my brain was not relaxed. I was doing something else only. Easiest of all. Okay. So learn how to calm your brain down. Now this question, I told you already in yesterday's session. See, 10 minutes I have taken that session revision checklist. I told you that NTA is a naughty person. They will be like, okay, linear differential equation in Y. So many trending topic, linear differential equation in Y. Students are understanding. Now let us give a twist. Linear differential equation in X they are giving. But if we are aware, then we'll be able to do this question, okay? So understand dy by dx. So what we are going to do is dy by dx. X minus, X minus 2e tan inverse y, correct, is equals to minus of 1 plus y square. Correct? This is the question. Now what I'm going to do is, this is not happening. See, dy by dx equals to minus 1 upon 1 plus y square, x minus 2 e power tan inverse y. I have already told you about this. I don't know if you remember or not, that in differential equation, try to identify, is this variable separable? No. Is this homogeneous? No. Is this reducible to variable separable? No. It is reducible to homogeneous? No. Is it linear differential equation in Y? No. When where you see that cross, no. So try doing this, dx upon dy. Try reverse it. Then we are having x minus 2 tan inverse, x minus 2e tan inverse x. Upon 1 plus y square and a negative sign. Okay. Now you will see that this is going to become dx upon dy, correct, plus x upon 1 plus y square, and this is minus is equals to 2e tan inverse y upon 1 plus y square. Can you see this? Are you serious, bro? Are you guys serious? Dx by dy plus px plus py is equals to q. This is linear differential equation in Y, whose solution is this. And let me tell you, a similar linear differential equation in Y was observed, linear differential equation in X. dy by dx plus py is equals to q, kya? Px, Similar was observed in morning paper also. Same thing in morning paper. So yes, your solution will be, but for that you have to calculate integrating factor. This is integrating factor also. Integrating factor will be integration of E integral of p dy, E integral of p. So 1 upon 1 plus y square dy is equals to e power tan inverse y is your integrating factor. E power tan inverse y. So x into e power tan inverse y, okay, is equals to integral of q into integrating factor dy. Where is q? So integral of q. So 2 e raised to power tan inverse y. This is your q upon 1 plus y square. Correct? Now understand, there is one more integrating factor. So you have e power tan inverse y, one more over here. E power, imagine, e power tan inverse y you already had once. One more e power tan inverse y. So you have to apply 2 over here. This is dy and plus integration constant ex e power tan inverse y. If you put tan inverse y as t, put tan inverse y as t. So this will become dt. So this is going to become integration of 2 e power 2t dt. Integrate it. So x e power tan inverse y is equals to, if you integrate, so this is going to give you e power 2 tan inverse y plus c, that's it. Okay. Oops. Plus c. This is your question. Let me show you. Okay, this is the solution. Okay. Perfect. Clear. Got this question? Understood this? Okay. Are you getting it? Perfect. Okay, so linear differential equation in X. Now this is the question. This is the question. Now I'm gonna write the properties of adjoint right away, which are helpful over here. Understand, adjoint of A is nothing but determinant A square. Adjoint of A is equals to determinant A power 4. This is for n is equals to 3. And just adjoint of A is nothing but determinant A power n minus 2 into A. Okay, understand what I'm trying to say. This is a very good question, a little bit different question, because one more property, this is the additional property which was required to solve this question. Okay, now understand, determinant A is given as 2, determinant, okay, B matrix is given as adjoint 2A, and 3 cross 3 matrix, trace of A is given, trace of B plus determinant B. First of all, let us calculate determinant B. Determinant B will be what? Tell me. Determinant adjoint 2A. When 2 times adjoint is written, we know that determinant A power 4, so 2A power 4. Now one more thing you have to properly understand, determinant of KA. Morning mein also I discussed this. K cube determinant A. So this constant will come out, but power will be order. So this is 2 cube, but power 4 is there. 2 power 12 determinant A. So this is 2 power 13. So determinant B is coming out as 2 power 13, number one thing. This is sorted. Trace of B, how to calculate trace of B? So for that we have to use this property. Okay. Trace of A is given. So understand, your B is equals to adjoint 2A. Now we can't take determinant now because we want trace. Trace means sum of the diagonal elements of any matrix. Now this is going to give you what? Determinant of 2A power 3 minus 2. So that is 1. So determinant 2A into 2A. Correct? So now 2 will come out. 2 cube 8 determinant A into 2A. So this is 16 into 2, 32A. Okay, so B is actually 32A. B is coming out as 32A. Now trace of B will be what? Property 32 into trace of A. Trace of A as per the question is 3. So 32 into 3 is nothing but 3 2 is 6, 3 3 is 9, 96. So this thing is the 96, this thing is 2 power 13, and this, my dear students, is absolute 16. You guys are saying 16. Okay, so 2 power 12 and A power 4 is right there. Na? Ha. So 2 power, okay, 16. Yes, 16 is absolutely correct. Okay. All right. Yes. Now we are having, now I need to arrange more questions. Okay, so I'll go, and I believe physics will be continuing. Stay tuned. Okay, so we'll continue physics. Okay, and then we are going to analyze also that whether it is coming difficult or easy. Okay, all right.
Well, it's now time for physics. Some more questions have come up, and we will be doing the paper analysis of shift 1 and shift 2, and we will be giving you the expected cutoff based on the day one's scores and how students have been performing in this particular sessions. Okay, so get ready for it, my dear students. It's now time for your, where is it? Let me open up physics paper discussion. Yep. There we go. Okay. Sorry guys, this was shift 1. 1 second, let me just open it up. Yes, I think till this part we had done. Okay, let's start with question number 6. First 5 questions we have already discussed. Now sir, don't worry. If you guys are feeling nervous, especially from the tomorrow's shift or even maybe the later on days, just attend these discussion sessions. Most of the models patterns are just getting repeated, and I'm seeing some type of questions from shift 1 also have repeated in shift 2. I will show you also all of them. Okay, ready guys? Put up some fire in the chat box, because I can see you guys have become dull, nervous, silent. All right, hi Newton, welcome. Yes, Ek Topper, welcome. Hi Clossy, Nishant, welcome. Sara Tumpuri Jan, welcome. Pradeep Hall, awesome. Harsha Akula, come on, let's go. The first question, I mean the 6th question, first 5 has been already discussed. Proton is going with some speed in some magnetic and electric fields, and they are perpendicular, and it is going with uniform velocity. That means it is crossed field concept. The next part is, if the field of electricity is turned off, obviously the proton will go in a circular part because of the magnetic field. The question is, what is the magnetic field going to be? So the question is based on magnetic field, cross field and all of this. So let's start with the discussion. Just 1 second. Okay, so first of all, my dear students, if the radius is given, then we can use this formula. R is equal to mass times velocity by Q into B. R is equal to mv by qb, but the speed is, yes, given, radius is also given. Then I think the question is something missing or what, because then why is that first part given? Because if electric field is not asked. So anyways, so B will be nothing but m times v, m times of v divided by q into basically r. Mass of a proton is of the order of 10 to the power minus 27. Velocity is 2 into 10 to the power 8, and divided by the charge of a proton is 1.6 10 to the power minus 19. Radius is given to be 1.6 into 10 to the power negative 5. From this you can easily get the magnetic field in Teslas. But maybe the question could have been slightly different. If that is the case, then you can also use the first part information where you go with uniform velocity. Then velocity is equal to electric field by magnetic field. So in case the electric field was asked, then it will be velocity into the magnetic field. So velocity is already known to be 2 into 10 to the power 8. And if magnetic field is found from here, you can put it over here, and that's how you can find out the electric field, just in case. So main thing is you should note down the concept. Don't focus on, sir, this option was not like this, it was like this option was here, sir, this was not the exact value. That is not the point of this discussion. It is memory based. So that is what is more important, what pattern, what model, what difficulty, which chapter, which topic they have asked from. So there was most likely a question on this. Just check this out. So moving on to the next question, guys, coming up on your screen. All right, so if this was the question, then this is the answer, else it will be slightly different. All right, yes, Deepak, I'm doing all this for you. All right. Now the next question coming up on your screen, the displacement is given by this particular force, and find the value of this particular B if the work done by the force is 0. Now we all know work done is force dot producted with displacement, and this is your work, and this work has to be 0. So let's try out the dot product. When you do dot product, I cap multiplies with I cap, so 2 multiplied by 1, B goes with this 1, so plus B multiplied by 1, plus K cap will multiply with K cap, that means 1 into 1. So B plus 3 is equal to 0. Rather, B is equal to negative 3. Yes, option C. Very good, Akash. Awesome. C as Tukka strategy. So I had told you this. Tukka strategy also, usually, extreme values neglect it and all of that. So it's also seen that this 3 and minus 3 is being asked 2 times. I mean 3 and 3 value is repeated. All right, and you can also see negative number has come. So usually if negative numbers come, usually sometimes the answer is the negative. So with that, C option should have been correct by Tukka, but I mean it's not hard and fast. There is a more than 50% chance, but by coincidence my Tukka strategy worked, and it is also working out. Some of you have already seen this. Awesome, awesome. Very good, Abhishek, Hasni. Very good, Diva Prakash. Awesome, Sarah. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Spider, hello. JEE. Yes, awesome. Moving on to the next question. Question number 8. Find the magnetic field at a point due to the system of wires as shown. The answer should be in micro Tesla. Most likely this was a integer or numeric type, maybe not an option. Okay, so let's see how do we solve this particular question. Because you have to find the magnetic field at this particular point. First, let's find out due to 8 ampere wire, the magnetic field due to that wire will be, if you hold the fingers of your right hand upwards, the fingers will curl like this and the magnetic field should go inside the plane of the board. So I'll put a cross here because it is going inside. Is that okay? All right, all right. Okay. Now this will be nothing but the formula mu naught into current by 2 pi r formula. So this mu naught, I can just put mu naught by 4 pi multiplied by 2. Current is nothing but 8 amperes and divided by distance. Distance is basically 4 plus 6, which is 10 centimeters, which is 0.1 meters, which is 0.1 meters. Similarly, what you can do, you can find the magnetic field due to this wire, and this is the only distance. Just like for this entire wire, the distance was 10 centimeters, which is 0.1. This distance is barely 4 centimeters, which is 0.04. Now, if the current is going down, if you hold the thumb downwards, then the fingers will curl like this. The curled fingers will go behind the wire and come towards you. So the magnetic field is coming towards you. So it will be mu naught divided by 2 pi multiplied by the current, which is basically, how much is it? 4 amperes. So 4 amperes divided by 0.04. So you have B1 and B2. So hence the net magnetic field will be nothing but B1 minus B2, whatever is big, take first, so modulus. So solving this, you're going to get the answer. Yeah, awesome. నువ్వు తుక్క వీడియోస్ ఎక్కువ చూస్తావు కాడా బ్రో. ఓ ఎవ్రీబడి చూస్తావు, డోంట్ వరీ, ఎవ్రీబడి. Yes, everybody has seen such videos and they are applying it. But the best video was made yesterday night. If you have not seen that, please check it out. Okay. Yes, Ninja, please be peaceful. Disturb. Yes, disturb. Madbedi, please don't disturb. Yeah, please maintain the decorum. Yes, thank you very much. All right. So the answer comes out to be 2 microtesla with these given values. Yeah, surprisingly, EMI based questions, we did not get it in the memory base, but maybe it has been asked, but maybe students didn't remember. AC questions were asked. All right, next question. The pendulum is having some bob and some thread 1 meter, and it is given that the speed at the bottom is 10 meters per second. What's the speed difference between here and here? That's what the question is, between A and B. It's not shown in the diagram here, but the actual question is between here and here. Angles are given. So what is the speed difference? That's what the question is. All right. So to solve this question, I'll tell you what. See, this was 1 meter. The speed over here was 10 meter per second. Then after 30 degrees, you have to find this particular speed at A. Let's say this is 30 degrees. And then over here, let's say, all right, you have to find this particular speed, and it is given that this is again 30 degrees. This is again 1 meter. Okay, similarly, even this is 1 meter. First of all, find out what is this particular height, and this height can be easily found out using the formula L1 minus cos theta. L1 minus cos theta is the formula to find out the height difference. We'll need it for energy calculations. Length of the wire is 1 meter. 1 minus cos 30. Cos 30 is root 3 by 2. So it will be 1 minus root 3 by 2. Similarly, you can do it over here. What will this height be? This height will be opposite 30 degrees. So it will be L sine 30. So which means it is 1 into 1 by 2, which means it is just half. Now from all of this, we can start applying energy equations to figure out what the answer should be. Let's say from here to here, if you apply energy equation, it will look something like this. Initial energy will be half into mass into V square. V is nothing but whatever it is, 10. So it is 10. So half m into 10 square. Similarly here also, from here to here, excuse me, from here to here, if you apply energy equation, the initial energy will be half m multiplied by 10 square is equal to, now let's write down the energy at this point. So it has got potential energy, which means m into g into height. Height will be 1 minus root 3 by 2 plus half into m into velocity at that point, so which is va square. M gets cancelled. From this you will get va. From solving this you will definitely get va. Similarly, do the math for this. Initial energy will be final energy. So first is m into g into height. Now remember, the height will be this plus this. So it will be basically 1 plus half meter plus that entire 1 meter plus half into mass into Vb square. M gets cancelled. From this you will get Vb. Now, but that is not the final question. The final question is, what is Va minus Vb? So Va minus Vb, just take these values here, from here and here, and substitute it, you will get the answer. This is the methods. Okay, I hope this is clear. The method is clear. All right, awesome. So solving this, you get the answer as root 10 into root 8 plus root 3 minus root 7. That is what you should get. It is just a lengthy problem, all right, but otherwise it is straightforward. I don't know what the options were. These are just memory based options. Maybe you could have applied Tukka strategy in this as well. Did you guys apply Tukka strategy in this? Not sure what the options were. All right, my voice is different, is it? Because I'm in a different studio setup. In my home, my mic is different. Obviously, the entire studio acoustics are different. There are different sound absorbers in my home studio. That's what. Fluids question was definitely asked in second shift. Equation of continuity. Not sure if it was on capillary. I have not yet seen any capillary question as of now. But maybe if it is there, we'll definitely see it. Oh, what was the question? A force is acting along the x-axis. Magnitude is given by this. At some instant, if the work is 0, find that variable x. Now, see guys, if work done is 0, let me remind you, what is work done? At any instant, okay, that is very important, at any instant. So, instantaneous work is force into displacement. Force into displacement. So, instantaneous work is 0. That means either force is 0 or that displacement is 0. Either the force is 0 or that displacement is 0. Easily you can see, I can make that force as 0. I can make that force as 0. So that means if that force is 0, this whole thing should be 0. So 8x square minus 3 is 0. So x square into 8 is equal to 3. Or x square is equal to 3 divided by 8. So x is basically 3 by root 8, which is 2 root 2. 3 by 2 root 2 is option number B. Okay, Tukka. Sir, why root 2 is there here, root 2 is there here, root 2 is there here. But root 2 is there in the denominator only in these two options. Okay, sir, this is 3, this is 2. You can't figure out which exactly, but 100% it will be in one of these two options only. Okay, that's what it should happen. Yep, so it is option B as per the Tukka strategy. Some of you are very pro ultra legends, and like I have told, please use the Tukka or the guess strategy when you are scoring less than 100 only. If you are above 100, use it minimal, and if you are above 180, 190, 200, then you should rarely use it. In fact, try to avoid it. Yeah, square root of 3. Oh, sorry, I did not put square root of 3, is it? Oh, sorry, square root of 3 also should be there. I did not put that. My bad. Sorry. So, if I made that mistake, my bad. Sorry. It will be 8x square minus 3 is equal to 0. So, x square will be 3 by 8. So, x will be root 3 by root 8. Root 8 is 2 by root 3. So, I think the root symbol was missing over here. Yeah, the root symbol. Yes, the root symbol was missing over here. So, I'm just doing that small correction. Thank you for pointing it out. Yep. So root symbol, I'm just correcting it over here. Okay, moving on to the next question coming up on your screen. It says that there is a point A. There is a point A which is situated on the axis of a dipole with electric field E0, well, potential V0. If you have to find the potential and field at 2r, but on the perpendicular bisector. Now, what is that perpendicular bisector? It is basically, you know, what do you say? the equatorial region. Yes. So let's try to do this particular question. But before that, there is also another alternative thing that you can talk about in this particular question. See, like I said, that the small work done will be force dot displacement. Now, either the force is 0, okay, if work is 0, or the displacement is 0. So we solved it assuming that the force is 0, but there is also another solution to this. What if my displacement is 0? Now, if displacement is 0 at that instant, that means velocity is 0. So if velocity is 0, then how to find velocity from this? Well, from the force, you are going to find the acceleration, and from that you are going to find the velocity. How? Acceleration is force by mass, which means it will be 8x square minus 3 by mass. But acceleration is dv by dt. Now the problem is I cannot simply integrate this. I have to use chain rule. So dv by dx into dx by dt is equal to 1 by m into 8x square minus 3. So then dv by dx into v is equal to 1 by m into 8x square minus 3, because dx by dt is velocity. Now rearrange it. v dv will be 8x square by m dx minus 3 dx. Now put integration here, put integration here, and put integration here. This will be v square by 2 is equal to 8x cube divided by 3m minus 3x by 3x, sorry, that's it. Now velocity has to be 0. So from this you will again get the value of x. Okay, now either the force can be 0 or the displacement at that moment can be 0. Whichever option gives you the correct answer will be the correct one. Okay, is that understood? My dear warrior? Okay, all right, yes. So from this also you can do it, because if velocity is 0, then what will happen is 8x cube by 3 is equal to basically 3x. X let's say cancels, becomes 2 over here. So this will become 8x square is equal to 3 into 3. Therefore x square will become 9 by 8. Therefore x will become 3 by 2 root 2. So in the options, actually then this will match. But force equals to 0 is not matching. That means you will not mark it. So if it was not matching because that root 3 was not there, so then you will match it with accordance to this by integrating that acceleration. That's what you will do. Okay, understood? Clear? Why dv by dt is 0? Why, sir? Because velocity is 0. Why velocity is 0? Because displacement is 0. Why displacement is 0? Because work is 0. But I did not know displacement is 0 or force is 0. So I have solved it for both. If force is 0, the answer will be root 3 by 2 root 2. If displacement is 0, then the answer is 3 by 2 root 2. Whichever option matches, that you will mark. Okay, understood? I hope this is clear. Yeah, there is no need for root of 3 because 3 into 3 is basically 9. So x square is 9 by 8. So hence x is 3 by 2 root 2. Assuming the displacement is 0 or the velocity is 0. And hence if velocity is 0, this whole term after the integration is 0. Is this absolutely clear, my dear warriors? Okay, this m was there anyways here. Okay, perfect. All right, clearo? Let me know quickly in the chat box. All right, moving on to the next question coming up on your screen. Yeah. How to know which to choose, Bhuvan? You will have to try both. That is why it is a lengthy question. You wouldn't know. Mass will anyways get cancelled. No, mass was there in the denominator, not the dark links. So it was there in the denominator, it got cancelled. All right, cool. Let's go to the next question now. Imagine if you have been given a dipole like this, and you are on the axis at a distance of r. Okay, so here the electric field value will be given by, you have your k p by r cube, and the potential will be given by k p divided by r square, and this will be actually multiplied 2 times because this is nothing but the axial position. But the same thing you do it on the equator at the distance of 2r, then the electric field will be given by just k p divided by 2r whole cube, there is no into 2, potential will be 0 on the equator. On the equator, the potential is always going to be 0. So option A says 0 volts, so that is 100% correct. So there is no other option with 0 volts. So only option A seems to be correct. But here also you can see this is nothing but Kp by r cube multiplied by 1 by 8. So it is 2 Kp by r cube multiplied by 1 by 16 multiply by 2 divide by 2. This value is the same as this value. So electric field on the axis divided by 16. So that's why the answer A is the correct one. Is this clear, everyone? Understood? Let me know. Awesome. Okay. There are groups which are created. So those students who are right now in our Ekalavya batches, we have created groups for them. Even our internal students are in that group. Students who are in our pro batches or crash batches. So, they are able to send those, question papers or whatever memory based things that they remember. Okay, StarX. All right. Next question. The maximum percentage error in the measurement of density of a wire is how much? Mass, radius, length is given to you. Now, first of all, let me remind you that such questions means you have to find out the relative error. Write down the formula of density, which is mass by volume. Volume is nothing but area into that length, and area of cross section is pi r square. So density is mass raised to 1, r raised to minus 2, length raised to minus 1, whole thing divided by pi. So therefore, relative error in density will be equal to 1 times delta m by m plus 2 times delta r by r plus 1 time delta L by L. The powers will come out directly, positive values, don't take negative values. Okay, and multiply with the relative error. This thing I have also told it to you even in the physics marathon which I just conducted last week. So relative error in mass, as you can see, is 0.003 divided by 0.6. 2 times the relative error in R is nothing but 0.01 divided by 0.5, whereas in length it is 0.05, whole thing divided by 10. But you multiply all of this entire thing into 100 if you want it in percentage. Multiply it with 100 if you want it in percentage, guys. That's how you will get it. Okay, so shift the decimal by 2 places. That is also a good idea. So this will be 0.5. This will be 0.2. Okay. All right. And sorry, this will be 2. And this will be again 0.5. 2. So I think it should be around 5%. Just check it out. Is it around 5%? Yes, perfect. Yes, just check it out. Yeah, 2 times 4. Yep, 0.5. That will make it 5%. Yes, very good. Awesomeness. Sir, you should integrate first. Where I should integrate first? Force with respect to displacement. No, was it instantaneous work or was it total work? Because Devadarshan, then the answer will change accordingly. If the total work done is 0 is the question, then the answer is different. If the instantaneous work done is 0, then the method will be different. What you are saying is integrate force with displacement, then equate it to 0. That is if the question said the total work done till that particular point is 0. Got it? So I think it depends on the words used in the question. So I'm telling you both the answers. If it is till that point, the total work done is 0, integrate force with displacement and then equate it to 0. If it is instantaneous work, then there are 2 possibilities. Either force is 0 or basically the displacement is 0, which means velocity is 0 at that moment. Okay, I hope this is clear. Yes, awesome. Yes, you can hear Deva. I'm pretty sure you should just check your earphones, headphones or mic system or just refresh. Sometimes it will work. Fringe width. This question got repeated in a different way. In the first shift. Yeah. Fringe width of red light is more than the fringe width of violet light. Is that right? Fringe width is directly proportional to the wavelength of the light used. Yes. The fringe width formula is lambda d by d. lambda d by d. So it is directly proportional to lambda. But what about this? Red light, yes, has more wavelength as compared to the blue or violet lights. Hence, it has more fringe width. So yes, this is definitely explaining this, and both the statements are correct. So very rarely this happens, but yes, both the statements are definitely correct. And it is also explaining it if it was an assertion reason question. Okay. All right. StarX, I would be happy if you could send the questions on my Telegram channel. Yes, some of you know it, some of you do not know it. I'm there on Telegram, Instagram, same handle. Yes, Captain underscore Shreyas. Captain underscore Shreyas. Yes, Captain underscore Shreyas. That's my Instagram, Telegram handle. If you can find something, please send it to me. I would be more than happy to take in questions from tomorrow's shift. Yes, from you guys. I mean, that will be really good. Yep. Thank you so much. Yeah. Instagram, Telegram, both same. Yeah. Captain underscore Shreyas. Who said, Sumati, velocity is 0, acceleration is 0? Tell me one thing, Sumati. When I throw a ball up at the topmost point, velocity is 0. But is acceleration 0? No, right? Acceleration is still there. Force, gravitational force is still there. So if somebody told you velocity is 0, that means acceleration is 0. That is completely wrong. They are completely independent. I mean, they are two different things. Don't confuse the two. Okay? I hope this is absolutely clear. If velocity is 0, it just means at that moment the velocity is 0. So acceleration can be anything. There is no harm in assuming some acceleration. Okay? Clear? Understood? Fair enough. Photoelectric emission, radiation strikes a plate, work function is 1 electron volt, kinetic energy is 4, wavelength is half, then the kinetic energy becomes. Now, this particular question, what you can do is, see, we know that the energy of the photon is the work function plus, you have your kinetic energy over here. So in the first case, what happens is, the work function is 1 electron volt. The kinetic energy is 4 electron volt. From this, we get the energy of that particular photon to be 5 electron volt. Okay. Now in the second scenario, what happens if the wavelength becomes half? What happens is the energy of that photon will become 2 times, because energy of the photon formula is hc by lambda. Lambda is in the denominator. So energy of the photon will become 2 times, which means it will become 5 electron volt multiplied by 2, which is 10 electron volt. Use this same equation now. Energy of the photon is 10 electron volt. Work function is 1 electron volt. Kinetic energy is what I do not know. So kinetic energy will be 10 minus 1, which is 9 electron volt, which is option number A. Very good. Awesome. Yeah, many people are giving the wrong answer. Be very careful. If the wavelength was halved, then the answer will be 9 electron volt. It is not going to be, yep, be careful. It is not going to be 10 electron volt. Yeah, because the question is if the wavelength is, halved, then photon's energy is going to be doubled. So be very, very careful, my dear warriors. Okay, the answer was 9 electron volt. Yes, as of now, I'm not seeing any question from KTG. Calorimeter based questions were there. Okay, so we'll start with the chemistry discussion. If I get more questions, definitely I will come back over here, or else I'll put it up in the PDF. All right. So 1 second, guys. We are starting off with the chemistry remaining questions discussion right away, right now.
Yeah. Okay, updated on that. Okay, so guys, everybody, let's start chemistry again, right? And let's see some questions, right? From physical chemistry as well, from inorganic chemistry as well, right? Okay, wait a minute. Okay, so now this we have done this, we have done this, we have done this as well, we have not done this, right? Okay, so everybody, question 9, here it is. 200, okay, it's a very simple question, right? It's a very simple question, that is 200 milliliters of 0.2 molarity is given to you of NaOH is mixed with 400 NaOH. So basically two bases are being mixed up. So this is also going to give you 1 OH. So N factor, basically the if you talk about when you have two bases, when you mix them together, it is N1V1 plus N2V2, right? The full normality here, so they are asking the molarity, na? So we'll ask about molarity only, because N factor is 1, na? N factor is 1, so normality and molarity is going to be same only, right? So here in this case we can write, so it is, this is 0.2, okay. So it is going to be, full molarity is going to be M1V1 plus M2V2 divided by V1 plus V2, that is going to be 0.2 multiplied by 200, yes everybody, plus that is 0.5 multiplied by 400. So if you multiply this thing, that will be 200 plus 400, that is 600, and this will cancel out, that is going to be 40, right? This will cancel out, and this is 5, 8, right? 5, 6, है ना? 8 only, right? Wait a minute, so that will be 8, 2 to 4, 40, this is 0.5 into 400, 0.5, 40 multiplied by 5 it will be, na? Acha, okay. 5 4s are 20, okay. So sorry. So that will be, I divided it by mistake, right? Okay, so that will be 20 to 40. Wait a minute, guys. Some stupid mistake I'm doing here, right? So it will be 0, 0, 5, 4, 20. 200, how come it is coming out to be 200? How come it is coming out to be 200? 240 then it will be. 0.5 into this molarity, 0.5 into this, it is 400, 10 will cancel out, 5, 4, 20. 200 it is coming out to be. 200, if I fill this, if I assume this to be right, 240 divided by 600, 24 by 60. Huh? So it is 1, 2, and this is 3, 6, and 1, 5, 6 by 15, right? Is it? Is it everybody? Is it everybody? Point, or what mistake I have done here? 0.2 multiplied by this, right? Okay, let me just see whether we have done any mistake here. Any mistake in the calculations? 0.5, this is 10, it will cancel out. 5, 4, 20, 200, that will be 240 divided by 60. Hana, it is right only, na? 6, 24 by 60. If you solve this, it is coming out to be what? It is, it will coming out to be 0.4, na? Chalo, theek hai. Okay, it is coming out to be 0.4, right? Okay. It was 20 milliliter. No, beta, that is 200 milliliters only. It is coming out to be 24 by 60, and that is coming out to be 0.4. Okay? Yes? Ha, it's correct only. Ha. So next is in RU and NB. If in RU, okay, so 4D electrons, they are saying this is RU, this is NB, right? So you have to write the electronic configurations here. Krypton, here you have 4D, right? Here you have 7 electrons, and here you have 4 electrons, and they are asking you 4drx, that means 7, and this is 4, so 7 plus 4 turning out to be 11, so answer is going to be 11. Is that clear? Yes, everybody, is that clear? Yes. Okay, so that is, you can just write it here, but that is not needed. You just need 7 plus 4, that is 11, right? So x is 7, y is 4, so 7 plus 4, 11, right? So simple, directly from electronic configuration they have asked you question. Next is you have nickel 2 positive DMG and a complex is being formed. So just for this, so you need to know about the complex only, then you will be able to answer this, right? So they are asking you how many hydrogen bonds are present here. So this I would say, okay, you need to know the compound, right? Only then you will be able to answer this. So how many hydrogen bonds? So this is basically nickel, right? And here you have 1 1 1. This is the hydrogen bond that you can see. Other hydrogen bond we can see here, right? Okay, other hydrogen bond we can see here. So basically this is the compound and this is the other compound, right? Okay, so we can see 2 hydrogen bonds here, so answer is going to be 2 is the correct answer, right? Okay, 2 is the correct answer. Yes, students, got it? 2 is the correct answer. Simple question. If you know the structure, then this is simple. If you don't know the structure, then obviously you will leave this, right? Okay. Now this is something I would say, even if you have not studied, this is not something specific. Even if like I have not practiced, ma'am, I don't know how to do this, how to do that. This is that question which everybody will be able to understand, everybody will be able to answer. Which of the following does not show disproportionation reaction? Now, if something is in minimum or maximum oxidation state, they cannot disproportionate, because in disproportionation, you need to have in between you should have the oxidation state so that it can also show higher and lower oxidation state. Right now here, if you calculate the oxidation state of this one, this is x minus 8 is equals to minus 1, x is equals to plus 7, and halogen maximum oxidation state can be plus 7, right? So it cannot exceed the oxidation state beyond plus 7, right? So answer will be A is the correct option, right? A is the correct option, right guys? Simple? Yes. Now next is correct structure of L-glyceraldehyde. Okay, L means OH, right, should be on the right side. So what students say? OH on the left side, right? OH on the left side. So if you answer this, then you will say, ma'am, this is on the left side, ma'am, answer is B. Is it B? No, it is not B. Why? Because in this, the group that is having the group that is an oxidation group like CHO, right, a ketonic group, right? So those groups should be on the upper side over here, right? So I have to rotate this, I have to rotate this as well. When I rotate this, what I'll do, just give me a second, this is pen, I selected it. I'll just rotate this, then what will happen? If I rotate this, the OH will come to this side, the hydrogen will come to this side. While rotating, the CHO will join to this side, and this will be CH2OH. Now I can say OH is on the left side. That means third is the correct option. If you do the same thing here, what you will observe, you do the same thing here. Either we know the answer now, but still if you're like, now what is this? Then you can just rotate it. It will be OH. This will be H here, OH here, CHO, and this will be CH2OH. Right? So answer is C is the correct answer. Right? Okay. Chalo. Next question is, among group 15, it's a very, very simple question, very simple question they are saying. Among group 15 elements, what is the maximum covalency of element having weakest EE bond? Okay, tell me, down the group we know that the size will increase, right? Okay, so if you talk about group number 15, which will have the weakest EE bond, Okay, so this will have the weakest. Bi to we will not take, only consider only if you talk about Sb, that is having the weakest. Now it is having the weakest EE bond, right? That means they are asking the maximum covalency. It has 5 valence electrons, so it cannot extend beyond it, right? So answer is going to be, among the following, answer is going to be 5 is the correct answer, right? Okay, understood? Understood? Yes. If they ask you the same thing about the strongest EE bond, strongest means nitrogen. Nitrogen cannot expand the covalency beyond 3, right? Okay, so that will be the answer. Chal. Now, next is identify. Now they are saying identify the extensive and intensive properties. Okay. Extensive and intensive. So if you talk about the extensive properties here, intensive are basically independent of the mass. I for intensive, I for independent, right? I for intensive, I for independent, simple, right? Okay. Extensive means which are dependent, okay? First is intensive property, mass volume. Mass volume is not intensive, that is extensive. Density is equals to mass by volume, right? Density is going to be intensive, right? Okay, so mass and volume both are extensive. It is here mass and volume are extensive, right? Okay, density is extensive, that is not correct. Density is the intensive property, right? So this is ruled out, this is ruled out. Now if you talk about internal energy, and here temperature, heat is given. So internal energy is the extensive property, not temperature and heat, right? So answer is going to be C is the correct answer again, right? Okay, understood? C is the correct answer. Okay, next question. Okay, so this is, they are saying RBr you have with Mg, what it will form? Basically it will form RMgBr. Now when you are hydrolyzing it, we know that Grignard reagent, it is like very hungry for which thing? It is like crazy for which thing? It is crazy for proton. Like if you see proton, it will be like, I want to accept that. I will get converted to RH, right? And I will take that proton, right? Okay. Now, here they are saying how many RBr you can have. The structure is given to be C, CH3, right? CH3, CH2 and CH3, right? If you see this here, guys, so if you see this question here, if I replace one hydrogen here with Br, right? Wait a minute, I forgot to draw one more hydrogen here. Should be one more hydrogen, okay? If you see this, if I replace this hydrogen with Br, it is going to form a, see, very simple thing. I'll just show you here, right? So this is C, this is CH3, this is CH2, this is Br. For one I'll show, other though you can see for yourself only, but still if you want. Now if you react this with Mg, it will be MgBr, isn't it? It will be MgBr. After this MgBr will be eliminated and here you will have one hydrogen. So basically you just need to find out how many different hydrogens you have, right? Okay, how many different hydrogens you have. Now this CH3 and this CH3 are same only, right? So these will have the same thing, right? If you replace hydrogen with bromine here or here, that is going to be the same thing only. Then it is this one, then you have this hydrogen, then you have this hydrogen. So basically you have 4 hydrogens which are different here, right? 4 hydrogens which are different here, right? So these 4 will have different RMgBr, but they are going to lead you to the same product here, right? They are going to lead you to the same, yes. So answer is going to be 4 is the correct answer. Whether you have HBr here also MgBr, then it will be cancelled out, you will have hydrogen. Here also it will be MgBr, again it will be cancelled, it will be hydrogen. Same thing. Again it will be MgBr, again it will be cancelled, it will be one hydrogen. Again it will be MgBr, again it will be cancelled, again it will be hydrogen. So basically it is going to replace it with MgBr, then it will replace it with hydrogen. Okay, so answer is these 4 are the correct answer here, right? Okay students, okay, it is a good question. Okay, it's a good question, a simple yet it's a good question, right? Okay, yes, very good. Now next question is secondary butyl cyclohexane. The structure is given to you when reacts with Br2 in presence of sunlight. Now this Br2 in presence of sunlight, it's a free radical mechanism, isn't it? It's a free radical mechanism. Now in a free radical mechanism, can you tell me, in a free radical mechanism you need to see which stable free radical will be formed. That we will answer according to hyperconjugation, right? According to hyperconjugation you have to see which is the stable free radical that can be formed. To this will be a substitution reaction, right? So what it can do, it can substitute it here, it can substitute it here, it can substitute it here. We can see that maximum, most stable will be present here. Like I'll just draw the structure for you, which will be maximum stable. So it will be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. 3 only, na it is. Wait a minute. I'll just draw the structure here. Just give me a second. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. On the second position you have 1 methyl. Okay, so when free radical is formed here, you have CH3 3 alpha plus this is having 2 alpha plus 2, this is having 1, so it is going to be 3 plus 2 plus 1, 5 alpha hydrogen you have, right? That means this free radical, it is maximum stable. If you talk about this free radical, it is going to have CH3 and this is CH, है ना? So this is 3 4 5, नहीं 3 4, only 4 alpha hydrogen for this free radical, only 4 alpha hydrogen. This free radical will have 5 alpha hydrogens. This free radical will have 2 alpha hydrogen, only this one. This free radical will have 2 alpha hydrogen, right? So maximum stable will be this one, maximum stable will be this one, maximum stability will be for this free radical. So I am just going to make this free radical here, right? Make this free radical here, it will be 1 2 3, no, 1 2 3, right? Here you have maximum stable free radical, right? After that Br is going to substitute here on this place and this is going to be 1 2 3. This is one CH3, this is one Br. Can you see the answer? 1 2 3. Okay, 1 2 3. Now this is on the second position you have Br and CH3, so answer is going to be A is the correct answer, right? A is the correct answer. Is that clear to everybody or not? Right? Is that clear to everybody or not? Students, is that clear? Is that clear? Yes, students, is that clear? Okay. Now, next is C6H6 monobromination, single product, okay? Single product they are saying that is formed here. 4 moles. It's a very good question, okay? Now, some of you might find it easy, some of you might find it tough. I can say that here chances are that question can go wrong, right? So basically C6H6, the number of pi electrons they are asking, right? 2 hints they have given you. Okay, they are saying 4 moles of H2 in presence of catalyst. That means I assume that 4 moles of H2 means more than 3. That means 4, if it is getting completely hydrogenated, chances are it has 4 pi bonds. Chances are it has 4 pi bonds. In benzene, there are just 3 pi bonds, right? And moreover, what you can see, it is getting 4 moles of H2 completely hydrogenated product. It is a complete hydrogenated product. So benzene, it is difficult to, if you hydrogenate it, so it will form cyclohexane. That means benzene cannot be formed here. That means this C6H6 cannot be benzene. With 4 moles of H2, it cannot be, right? So Monobromination, single product. Single product means you should have a symmetrical structure here, right? And 4 moles you should have, right? 4 moles means 4 moles of H2 means a completely hydrogenated product means you should have 5 bonds here, right? So if I make the 5 bonds 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, bonds are 5, okay? So if I draw the structure here, triple bond here and triple bond here, right? So 1, 2 and 1, 2, right? Okay. So it is C6 na? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So if you draw this here, monohalogenated product will be formed. Number of pi electron, let me just see if the hydrogens are complete here. 1H, 1H, 1H2, 1H2, again 1H, again 1H, right? Okay. So monobromination, because it is a symmetrical product, symmetrical reactant, right? After this, they are asking you the pi electrons here. 5 sigma bonds we have here. Yes. Okay, 4 moles of H2, you can predict that. 4 moles of H2 means at least 4 pi bonds you should have for complete hydrogenation. 4 pi bonds, 1, 2, 3, 4. Single product, yes, because it is a symmetrical structure, right? So now here, can we say that 4 pi bonds? So 4 pi bonds means, how many electrons? They're asking the electron. 8 pi electrons, so answer is going to be 8 is the correct answer. Okay, yes, 8 is the correct answer. Wait a minute, how many hydrogen? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Arre? C6H6 bromobromination. No. This product is not getting formed here. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. This will not be the product that is formed here. In this case, just give me a second. That will not be the product that is formed because, but definitely it is a single line, right? It is an open structure, right? And it is having 4 pi bonds. That I can definitely tell you, right? Because 4 moles of H2 giving us completely hydrogen, so answer will be 8 pi only. It's just that we have to make this thing now, right? So that is 1, 2, I'll just again draw it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I make triple bond here, this, this is 1 hydrogen, this is 1 hydrogen, this is not needed, CH2, this is CH2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I think I drew extra hydrogen there, है ना? So this is 6, C6H6, yes. So answer is 4 pi bonds and it is giving us 8 pi electrons, right? It is giving us 8 pi electrons, right? Okay, understood? Chal. Now, next is 8 pi electrons. So simply I would say that you don't even need to draw the structure, right? Okay. Ma'am, 1 double bond in the center. No, beta, no double bond in the center you need to draw. Right? No double bond in the center you need to draw. By mistake, I drew extra hydrogen here. Right? Okay? Everything else is right only. Okay? Chal. Now, next question is, what is the relation between KSP and S of the following? It's also a very, very simple question. Right? So, I'll just show you how this is a very simple question. What is the relation between KSP? So I told you a very simple trick about this. AX you have BY, you have X amount of A plus Y amount of B. Let's say you have something A positive here or B positive, doesn't matter. So what you will do, KSP will be equals to X raised to power X, Y raised to power Y, solubility of X plus Y, right? Okay, solubility is given to you, right? So now let us apply the same method here. So this is Zr3, PO4 and 4. That means you will have 3 of Zr, right? Let's say it is some X positive here, right? So this is PO4 to negative, it is 4, right? So this is 3 and this is 4, so it will be KSP is going to be 3 raised to power 3, then it is 4 raised to power 4 solubility of 4, 5, 6, 7, right? Solubility of 4, 5, 6, 7. So definitely this is ruled out. This is ruled out. None we will consider ruled out only, right? Okay. So now the option is between these two, right? How do you solve this? 3 into 3, 9 into 27, right? So it will be 27 multiplied by 4 into 4 into 4 into 4. Yes, students, 4 into 4 into 4 into 4. So I already calculated that for you. That will be 256. Okay, that will be 256 s raised to power 7 KSP. Definitely it is more than 144. So you can either directly answer or you can just calculate this. This will come out to be 6912 s raised to power 7 KSP, right? When you put this here, solubility is going to be KSP divided by 6912 raised to power 1 by 7. So answer is going to be A is the correct answer. Is that clear? Is that clear? Right? Okay. Is that clear? Is that clear, everybody? Understood? Yes. Okay, so that was about chemistry. Is there any problem here? Nah, beta, that is not going to be benzene. They will not ask you such simple questions. That's why they have given you hint. 4 moles of is giving you completely hydrogenated product. So definitely benzene is not the correct answer, right? And single mono product is formed. Mono halo product is formed, right? Okay. Yes. Okay. Now I'll just call Namrata ma'am for mathematics section, right? So just give me a minute. I'll just call ma'am. Okay. Yes. Happy about chemistry paper, right? Are you guys happy about that? Just give me a second.
Hello, hello, mathematics time, mathematics time, mathematics time. Okay. So we have done some questions in mathematics. Now we've got more questions. Okay, okay. Yes, from the current slide, the settings. Oops. All right. So this question, okay. So this question was asked from functions chapter, PNC based number of many one functions. Now you know, see cardinality of A is equals to cardinality of B is equals to 4. Basically both A and B sets are having, both A and B sets are having 4 elements each. Now understand, they are asking total number of many one function. Now understand, many one function is equals to total minus one function. Total minus one function. Understand, how many total number of functions are possible? That is going to become 4 power 4. So basically cardinality of B power cardinality of A. So 4 power 4 minus total number of 1 functions, right? So see, 2 sets are there now. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So first set is having can be connected to 4 elements. Suppose this is connected to this. Now second element can be connected to 3 other elements. Then third element can be connected to 2 other elements. And last have one option, so 4 factorial. So if you solve this, this is 16 into 16 minus 24. If you take 16 common, this is 16 minus, no, you can take 4 common. 4 if you take common, 64 minus 6, so 58 into 4. 8 4s are 32, 252. 252 will be the correct answer, is it? Not 252, 232 will be the correct answer. So this is 232. 232, yes, 232. Correct. Perfect. Yes, clear. I think this question is done. Next question on your screen. Okay, I have got a screenshot from my roar series. I have given you trick to solve this question. Remember, when you have 2 parabolas whose vertex is same, it can be 0, 0, just like in this case, this is the standard case, but it can be other vertex also. So vertex should match, and one parabola is rightward opening, one parabola is upward opening. Basically, the parabola will be at 90-degree angle. Then if a parabola y square is equals to 4ax, 4a is the length of latus rectum, x square is equals to 4by, 4b is length of latus rectum of another parabola. So the formula will be 16ab upon 3. So basically, latus rectum of one parabola into latus rectum of another parabola upon 3. This is the screenshot and shortcut. I taught this in roar series. Okay. All right. Roar series. Now, this is the concept. This is the concept. Now let us have a look at this question. A similar type of question with a little bit twist. Okay. Area between the curve y is equals to, so see, what is this curve? Y is equals to x minus 2 whole square. Correct? Y is equals to x minus 2 whole square. So if you compare this, x square is equals to something y. X square is equals to 4by. So over here, length of latus rectum is 1. Okay. And if I just try to y is equals to x minus 2 square is x equals to 2. This is upward facing parabola. Correct? Now this y square is equals to minus 8x minus 2. So a minus 8x leftward opening parabola, yes or no? Whose vertex is again 2, 0. Vertex is same, both parabola at 90-degree, and again. Now understand, length of latus rectum of second this is LR of second parabola. This is LR of first parabola. So 8 into 1. Length of latus rectum 8 into 1. Latus rectum first parabola 8. Second parabola 1 upon 3. 8 by 3. So correct answer is 8 by 3. Okay. Okay. Ninja technique. Done, done, done. Ninja technique. Direct. Okay. All right. So this is it. Now we are having just go and watch roar series. Okay. Now this is the question. Again, I am going to do this with a trick. Okay. So total number of terms of an AP are 2k. 2k total number of terms. Out of which obviously n will be even, n will be odd. Now they are saying sum of odd terms is 40. That means T1 plus T3 and odd terms. And is equals to 40. And sum of even terms, that means T2 plus T4. Okay. So basically there will be k odd terms. K odd terms and k even terms, so that total is equals to 2k terms. Correct? Now what I'm going to do, understand, I'm going to do this with a trick. Understand the trick. T2 minus T1. Can anybody tell me? T2, I am subtracting these two equations. Even terms, odd terms. T2 minus T1, ma'am. Difference between two consecutive terms, D plus D plus D all the way up to D is equals to, this is 55, correct? 55 minus 40 is 15. How many times you will see a D common difference over here? How many times D? So ma'am, k terms now, so kd is equals to 15. That is first equation, okay, which is formed by subtracting even minus odd, yeah, odd minus even, okay, T2 minus T1. Now the second thing, last term, this equation, last term of AP. Last term of AP, can anybody tell me? Yes, ma'am, last term will be A plus 2K minus 1D because total terms are 2K. So last term of AP exceeds the first term. So minus A is equals to 27. Okay. By 27, find the value of K. So A cancelled, 2KD minus D is equals to 27. So KD is equals to 30 minus D is equals to 27. D is equals to 3. If you put the value of D right here, you will get the value of K as 5. Easy peasy lemon squeezy if you apply your brains and do it just like a trick. Okay. All right. Otherwise, you can do this question with the proper formula. You apply sum of or even term formula, apply sum of odd term formula, and then do it. So it is going to take a little bit more time. 5 is answer. Yes. Okay. All right. Now we are having this question from the world of vectors. Again, an easy question. Okay. Easy question. A and B are two unit vectors such that angle between A and B is pi by 3. Pi by 3 is 60 degree. Okay. Now these two vectors, very easy question, are perpendicular. If two vectors are perpendicular, lambda A plus 3B dot 2A vector plus lambda B vector is equals to 0. Okay. Now lambda 2 lambda A square plus 3 lambda B square plus lambda square A dot B plus 6A dot B is equals to 0, correct? Now this is going to give you A square is one unit vector. B square is also 1. So this is 5 lambda plus, what is this? Lambda square plus 6 into A dot B. Now A dot B is AB cos theta. So A into B unit vector cos theta, cos pi by 3, 1 by 2 is equals to 0. So this is a quadratic equation in lambda, which is going to give you 10 lambda plus lambda square plus 1 equals to 0. Lambda square, plus 6 minus 10 lambda plus 6 equals to 0. Now, as per the question, we don't want the value of lambda. We don't want the value of lambda. We want product of all possible, product of roots. Lambda 1 into lambda 2, product of roots 6. 6 is exactly correct answer of this question. Correct. Okie dokie. Clear. Perfect. Now another question on your screen is this question. Oh my god, how many times I told you about this question. Foot of perpendicular, guys. Foot of perpendicular. Very, very easy question also. So this we are going to do it. This is the last question which we are going to attempt it right away. Okay, so the question says perpendicular distance from this point. This is your point and this is your line. Alrighty. Clear? Okay, this is your line. You're looking for perpendicular distance. So this is your foot of perpendicular. This is your point P. You are looking for this F point, foot of perpendicular. How to calculate foot of perpendicular? I will tell you the steps. Number one step is assume F point on the line given. Assume F on the line. Okay, so let us assume F. How to assume F in terms of lambda? Also, this has to be in terms of lambda. So, ma'am, 2 lambda. Here I need to write, right? 2 lambda minus 1 minus lambda plus 1 and 2 lambda minus 3. This is your F point. Correct? This is your F point. Now, PF is perpendicular to line. So, write PF vector and dot product with direction ratio of line. You will get 0. PF vector dot line is equals to 90 degree. That is why it is 0. So, PF vector, can anybody tell me? PF vector. So, ma'am, PF vector is F minus P. So, 2 lambda minus 1 plus 2. Correct? 2 lambda minus 1 plus 2. So, 2 lambda plus 1, comma, minus lambda plus 1 minus 0 and comma 2 lambda minus 3 minus 2 lambda minus 5. This is your PF vector. Now take dot product with direction ratio 2 minus 1 2. You have to take dot product. So 2 into, so 4 lambda plus 2 minus 1. So plus lambda minus 1 plus 4 lambda minus 20 equals to 0. So this will be 4 4 16. 9 lambda is equals to what? Minus, sorry, 2 5s are 10, na? Minus 10. So, okay, lambda is coming out as 1. The moment you see lambda is equals to 1, you can get the value of f. Tell me what will be the coordinate of f. So, ma'am, 1, 0, minus 1 is f. Now, what are you looking for? Perpendicular distance. So, distance is PF. Square root of 9, 0 minus 0, 0. And this is again 9. Square root of 18 is 3 root 2. This is perpendicular distance of a point from a line. Okay. All right. Clear. Perfect. Yes. Okay. So, this was the last question from mathematics. And let me just call Shreyas sir. He has 3 to 4 questions to discuss or to share. And after that, understand that we are not done yet. We are going to give you detailed analysis of shift 1, shift 2, and what are the important concepts or chapters which you can study, which were asked in 22nd January 1st and 2nd attempt both. Okay. All right. Yes. Chalo.
Okay, so some questions are there, not many. All right, so let's just have a look at some questions which were remaining in physics. One of these questions was force is given, point is given, find the torque on this particular force. Standard question from vectors, my dear warriors. The torque is R cross F. R is I, if you put I cap, J cap and K cap over here, R coefficients are 1, 1, 1. Force value coefficients are 2, 1 and 2. So use your, yes, use your multiplication techniques and you will get the answer. So put I cap over here, then put J cap over here and then put K cap over here. That's it. Yep, you will get the answer, my dear warriors, and you will definitely get the answer. So for I cap, multiply 1 with 2. That is 2, minus 1 ones are 1. Then for J cap, 1 with 2, which is 2, and 1 with 2, which is again 2. So J cap coefficient will go off. And then for K cap, 1 with 1 minus 1 with 2, which is basically 2 cap. So basically 2 minus 1 is I cap. This is just 0 plus, actually this will become minus K cap. I cap minus K cap, which should be basically, check it out if you are getting it as option number C. Option number C. Yes, very good. Awesomeness. So moving on to the next question, my dear warriors. Let's see if the next question has been updated. Yes. So this particular question, my dear warriors, this was done in the class in one of the mock tests, if you remember, where vibrational degrees were counted. So for non-vibrating diatomic gas, the degrees of freedom will be 5, whereas for vibrating diatomic gas, the degrees of freedom, add 2 more, so it will be 7. And what's the formula for gamma? Gamma is 1 plus 2 by degrees of freedom. So if F is more, gamma is less. So for vibrating diatomic molecules, degrees of freedom is more, gamma will be less for that vibrating diatomic molecule. So gamma 2 will be less, gamma 1 will be definitely the higher value. So yes, that is the correct answer for this. Gamma 2 will be less because more degrees of freedom means less gamma, and less degrees of freedom means more amount of gamma. Okay, more is less, less is more. All right. Okay, so let's see if any other question was there. Yes, this was a question on logic gates. Just check it out. The truth table for this particular thing will be what? Okay, so just go part by part, 0, 0, 0, 1, etc. You will get the answer for this particular thing. And the best part is you will realize, in fact, after seeing the answer key itself, what you should have done. Well, the particular answer for this is nothing but 1, 0, 0 and then particularly 1. This is something very similar to your XOR gate, but it is opposite of XOR, where in XOR, when two things are different, then you will get high output. But here, when two things are same, then you will get the high output. In XOR gate, if you remember, this was basically like OR and this was like AND and all of that. It is very similar to that particular thing. Just to show you how it works, all right, start by taking, say for example, A is 0. So this is 0. A will go here, not of A, opposite will be 1. B is also 0. This will be also 0. Not of B will be nothing but 1. 0 and 1, 0. 0 and 1, 0. 0, 0 will go over here. So 0 or 0 is 0. Not of that is 1. So 0, 0 will definitely give you 1. Similarly, you can do it for the other things and you can immediately figure out what the output is. Okay, so you have to do it part by part, nothing very difficult in this. It's just that it is going to be a little bit lengthy. All right, just to check out for all the options. This question, it has been asked in the last couple of years. Last couple of years. Yep. Last couple of years, if you notice, this kind of question for OR gate or even for AND gate, diode based diagrams have been asked before this. Yes, if you know it, you know it. If you do not know it, that's it, you are gone. What kind of gate is this? Look at the diodes orientation. It is that side, the left side outwards. So it is an AND gate. Whereas if it was towards this side, it would have been a OR gate. It would have been a OR gate. Yes, so it is an AND gate in this particular scenario. If it was facing towards that output side, then it is a OR gate. Yes, very, very important question. This diagram is also there even in HC Verma, if you notice. Yep. So my dear students, the way to logically solve this is basically, if this is A, this is B, imagine you give 5 volts over here, you give 5 volts over here, okay, and this is connected via 0 to 5 volts. Okay, there is some 5 volts over here. So this particular thing over here at this particular point, okay, you will see 0 volts extra plus 5 volts, and if you put 5 volts approximately over negligible voltage drop, then no current will go, but you will see that this particular point will be at 5 volts. That means it will be true. It will be basically true. So 5 volts corresponds to true, or basically 1. So 1 and 1 gives me true, which is basically 1. But if anything else happens, then you will see the output will be, 0. For example, let's say one of them is 0 and one of them is 1. That means this is like 0 volts and this is like 5 volts example. Then what will happen is this particular diode will start conducting, because the current will go from like this to over here. The current will go from this particular diode, it will become forward bias, and this is having negligible voltage drop. So if this is 0 volt, then even this point will have 0 volt. 0 volt means this is 0. So if any one of them is 0, the output is going to be 0. It clearly tells me it is a AND gate. It clearly tells me it is a AND gate. Okay, this diode becomes conducting, not this diode. Mainly all the current will flow through this diode very, very easily. So that is the logic behind this particular AND gate formation. Yes, it was there in PYQ as well. This has been asked even before in the previous years, 2022, 2023. Not sure if this question again got repeated from shift 1. Just confirm, shift 2 people, did you get this question? Because I have just done the same question in the shift 1 today itself. So same question, if it has repeated, that is a clear reminder for all the other students that questions keep getting repeated. Questions keep getting repeated in different ways. Maybe answers sorry, the values might be slightly different, but more or less the same. So that is what we have got till this particular point. All right, so make sure guys you are subscribed to the channel. All right, if you're not yet subscribed, please do that, and also like this particular video. Will be coming shortly for a proper analysis of shift 1 and shift 2. We have received as many questions as possible. And let me also remind you one more thing, that our JEE crash course with board preparation is going to start for second attempt. Yep, for all the students who want to prepare for the second attempt. All right, that particular crash course is going to start very soon, so stay tuned on the channel. Also, you can predict your rank based on your current scores, and also think about which college you can get using the rank predictor tool. And also, if you want to get a head start for your JEE Advanced preparation with boards and JEE Mains, an exclusive JEE Advanced Ekalavya batch, the link is there in the description box below. Check it out, and that batch is on offer. It's starting new on 3rd of Feb for 14,000 rupees. Do not forget to check it out. Okay, all right, so God bless you all. See you again tomorrow morning and in the evening. Also now, after some time, going with the trend analysis. Okay, bye bye, take care, have a great time.